Good morning, folks. Bradley Cross here, BJC Outdoors. Hey, we're down on Tennessee River this morning. Gonna start out doing some dragging, man. Cover some water. I got fresh bait today. Well, I got 5 skipjack. That ain't many, but hey, we go a long way with 5 skipjack. The way it's been with finding bait in my area. Been using bluegill a lot. Bluegill works fine, but I usually get my bigger bites on skipjack. And the skipjack, you know, it lasts a lot longer. You know, it's got oil on it, so it keeps its freshness a lot longer. But we're gonna drag down through here and see what we can do. We're kind of working the main channel in and out. There's bait everywhere, man. Fry, the shad. There's bait everywhere. A lot of times, you know, this time of the year, you got to kind of locate the fish because they move around a lot. But our heat index right now, or today's supposed to be around 112, 115 in the upper 90s. You know, it's hot. The sun's gonna be beaming. We ain't gonna stay out here too long this morning. I'm hoping to be out of here by 10 o'clock, hopefully. You know, but I figured the fish, you know, they move up shallow at night. I know that because I've been out here at night and caught them. But I think when it gets, you know, first light, they start moving back out toward the main channel. So what I try to do is start out in the main channel, on the edge of the main channel, and work my way shallow. And that way I can intercept them coming back out. It don't always work, but that's what I try to do. And it's vice versa in the evening. You know, if I'm dragging in the evening, I know the fish are gonna move up shallow. I'll start up a little shallower, you know, 12 to 15 foot, and work my way out deep and try to intercept them coming in. You know, they move up shallow in the evenings, and then they move back out deep, you know, first thing in the morning. So we're gonna give it a shot, man. I know there's some fish in the area. We got fresh bait. There ain't no excuses today not to catch some good fish. So y'all stay tuned. Water temp's 86.6 starting out this morning. So it's gonna get up in the lower 90s. So we're gonna be gone before it does. It's already hot, man. I'm starting to break a sweat just, you know, first thing in the morning. But it's that time of the year, man. You know, it's August, you know, around the 1st of August. And this is our hottest month of the year here in North Alabama, August, September. The 1st of September is usually pretty warm, but that's when we start seeing a turn, you know, for the better because it starts cooling off. But we are getting our first cold front coming in, I think, Friday, I believe. They call it a cold front. You know, it's supposed to get down in the 80s for the highs. And the only bad thing, you know, we get a cold front, you get strong north winds in my area, and it kind of shuts the river down in some places. I'm getting a bite on all 4 rods, and I don't think there's a fish hitting either one of them that's big enough to eat the bait. Maybe channel cat. I know the mayflies have hatched out again, and usually when they do, the channel cat go crazy, man. Oh, that ain't no channel cat. Stay on there. Yeah, he's still on there. I think. Yeah, that ain't no channel cat. That feels like a good fish right here. Yeah, it's a good fish right there. Hang on, big boy. Hang on, big boy. They don't want me to get my hand on that net, folks. Every time I start reaching for the nets when they want to start acting crazy. That definitely ain't no channel cat. I got a lot of bites through there, man, but they was all just pecking. Ooh. He ain't no monster fish, but hey, man, we'll definitely take him. It's a good fish. I'm gonna spray a little water in the floor right here, man. This done got hot already. That's a dang good fish to start with for sure. He's a calm fish right now. Probably won't stay that way long, but right now he's pretty calm. Old cat stumper folks, they can't stand it. They don't like it when you pick them up here. Alright, folks. Dang good fish to start with right there. Big-headed male. He's healing up from the spawn. He's got some scars on him, but ain't nothing fresh. But solid little fish to start with. Appreciate you, buddy. There you go. He was just riding along. I thought he needed a minute, but like I said, I didn't keep him out just a second. But when it's hot like this, folks, you got to make sure don't turn them loose till they're ready. If I had any other options, I wouldn't be out here on these hot days like this. I mean, I'm sure it's already 90. It was in the mid 80s for the low last night. But like I said, you can do it. You just gotta be careful, man. Take care of them fish. All right, folks, what we did, we pulled back down. Now I'm out on the edge of the channel. I started in 25 foot. Now I'm out in 35 foot. And the reason I moved out, I only caught that one fish in that drag. It's about a 300-yard stretch right there I drove. So we're out here now in a little deeper water. You know, if I'd caught two good fish up there, or even two blues period, I probably would have drug it again. But you know, one don't mean anything. That could be a fluke. But if you can catch 2 or 3 fish, you know, in a drag, that's a pattern. Whatever you're doing right then, it's working. So you can keep dragging that stretch, or you can set up on another part of the river with the same contours or whatever and do the same exact thing. But you got to have at least 2 to have a pattern. And 3 is even better. But one fish, you can't bank anything on one. 2 of my rods didn't even have bait on them, and that's usually a dead sign of channel cat. You know, they just sit there and just gnaw at that bait. They got that little small mouth. You know, if it was a blue, even a 2, 3, 4 pound blue, he'd eventually hook up on that hook. But channel cats, man, they just sit there and peck on it, just eat you out of bait. Oh crap! Man, that son of a gun came off. That's a good fish right there. Man. I have no idea how he come off. Everything's still good on how the hook was set up there. Sometimes they just don't hook up, man. They grab it the side of their mouth and let go of it. He sure was. He sure was a running with it. That rascal was peeling some drag off there. One of them old big smart ones, man. Like I said, sometimes it just ain't nothing you can do about it. You're gonna lose some, but it sure is aggravating, especially when you're trying to establish a pattern. But I know that was a good fish, and you know, if I get another bite down through here, then I'll re-drag it, or I'll go somewhere and set up on the same depth and same kind of contours, and just basically do the same thing. All right, folks, we're going against the grain now. We done checked out deep, done checked out in the medium depths. So now we're fixing to go shallow. So that's kind of against the grain of what I would do this time of year. Starting out, you know, in the morning like this for sure. It's about 8:30, and I thought I missed the fish, you know, because like I said, I know they come up shallow at night. And I didn't get out here first thing, you know, right at daylight or anything, but I thought I may have missed them. That's the reason I went out and checked deeper. But we fixed to drag down through here some 10, 12 foot of water in, you know, shell beds, and which is in between the first spot I started and the shore. So they got to be somewhere between the shore and the channel, or out in the channel. And I just pulled the channel in a stretch that I usually do pretty good. Nothing there. I had one good takedown. That was it. When you miss a week out on the water, things change. You kind of got to start over and start looking again. They're not going to leave the area, but you got to figure out what depth they're in, what they're relating to. Is it points, is it ledges, is it shad, is it shells? It's a lot more goes into it than just coming out here and sitting right back up on top of the fish. I'm blessed a lot. I do come out here sometimes and land right on top of them. But then you have days like this. I done drug one area out there where I figured the fish would be. But they're not. If they're there, they won't eat. I've got 3 bites this morning. 2 of them was good bites. Caught that one, and the other one was a big fish too. This time of year, it's not easy to catch big fish. This time of year, it's hot summertime. You just run across one every now and then. And then sometimes you'll have a day where you'll catch 3 or 4 big fish. It's just that time of year. Alabama heat wave, man. This area right through here, the deepest water out here is 30 foot. And we've done fished it out to 25 foot. So it really, eliminates a lot of guesswork when you got a real deep channel, and versus a mile wide river that's 30 foot deep, and it's 15 foot all the way across until you get about 100 yards off the bank. So they could be anywhere. It just takes a little more exploring, a little more guessing, trying to figure out what's going on. I think he's fixing to hook himself up. I don't know if it's a little channel or what, but probably so. I done checked 2 of my baits, and they when I started coming over here shallower, and 2 of them didn't have any bait on it at all. So it's definitely channel cat picking it off. There we go, folks. I'm bird-jacking around my phone. It feels like a good fish. Pull and drag. I was worried about that big yacht come through, gonna knock my planer boards off. Well, there's one up shallow for sure. I ain't seen it yet, but it feels like a pretty good fish. I don't think it's no mongo or nothing, but I wasn't expecting to catch a mongo up here no way, but you don't never know. Hey, that's a dang good fish right there, though. Bigger than I thought it was. That's always a good sign. Let me put some water down in here. Oh me. We having to work for them, folks, but we find them one at a time. That's a long rascal right there. That's another male. Big-headed male. They sure do stink, man, this time of year. Golly, it stink. The water's getting stagnant. No rain, hardly. We had some, but not much, not enough. The water done got stinking, making the fish stink. That's what we're after today, I guess, folks, some skinny fish. Open up, son. Tell you what, the way these fish are acting, man, they're almost like late spawners. Hey, come on now. Don't do that to me. They're acting like late spawners. That's a good fish over right there. He's a little bit bigger than that other one. Big old head on him. He's scarred up. He's got some blood on his head and stuff. But he's way past the spawn, but I think he's just recovering. Well, all right, folks. Let me get him back. See if we can get us another one. That's a good solid fish right there, man. Folks, I love them shallow water fish, man. All you gotta do is take care of them when you get them in the boat and they'll be fine. You ain't gotta worry about burping them or nothing. But you get out there in that deep water, you know, you have to take a little better care of them. That fish right there come out 8 foot. You know, here it is. Temperature's 92 degrees already. Water temp's 89.9 already. I mean, it's hot, man. It's hot out here, it's hot down there. And this shallow water, you know, it don't cool off much. You know, it's a little cooler down on the bottom, I'm sure. Well, I've said that before, you know. I know y'all remember when you was kids, if you swam in a river, or creek, or pond, or whatever, you know, up top, water just feel just warm and nice. You dive down to the bottom, man, or even down where your feet is, it's a whole lot cooler than it is on the surface. You know, I know when I expect the bite to slow down this time of the year, you know, and then especially when the thermocline starts setting up, you know, the bite slow down. Fish will get aggravated, you know, they just don't, you know, water gets nasty. You know, I expect that to happen. Not saying you can't still catch a big one, because you can, you know. Folks, I tell you what, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stay out here too much longer. It just done got hot, and I mean capital H with double T's, it's done got hot. I mean, I'm pouring sweat, man. I done went through 2 batteries because of the heat. You know, my camera don't shut down, but my batteries get hot and they shut down. We're gonna drag about another 100 yards, folks. We fix to get out of here. It's done got miserable hot. It's 9 o'clock already. It's above 90 degrees, and that heat index, man, is rough. Especially sitting on this water, you know, it's like a mirror. It's tough on your gear, man. Like I said, I done went through 2 batteries, and I got my 3rd one in there. I only got 4. Usually I can fish all day on 4 batteries if I need to. It's been a pretty tough morning right here, folks. Probably one of the toughest ones I've had in a long time. Like I said, I normally don't stay out here past 10 o'clock. Most of the time I'm at home by 10 if I fish in the morning this time of the year, but it's 9 o'clock now, man. That sonar back there done shut off. It's done got hot. I done went through 2.5 batteries on my camera. Good thing is I didn't use all my bait. I done a morning trip with 5 skipjack, and I think I got 2 left, which the channel cat ate most of it off the hook. Like I said, that's the thing when you get in these channel cat, man. They'll run you out of bait real quick. There we go, folks. Go. Oh, man. That one there hit funny, man. I couldn't tell if I was hungry or had a fish on. The joker's mad, I know that. I hope he stays out that other board. Yeah, he done come up back there. I'm glad he come up, really, to keep him out of that line. There goes another one. Oh, man, I think he come off. Right here at quitting time, folks. I done had enough. This heat done got brutal. My thermostat sticking on me. I'm starting to overheat. I believe this is gonna be a pretty good fish. I can't, unless he's just got his head down digging. He's a decent fish. I hate that. Ooh. That last 100 yards was a rough one, man. I think it's gonna be that's a good little fish. He ain't no monster, but he ain't no baby either. Hey, we'll take him, man. This may be the last fish of the day. Ooh-wee. Boy, am I glad to see you. Hang on, man. Let me put some more water in the boat. I don't want to burn you up, bud. That was a good fish. It hit that one right there, too. I think that one's hung, which I ain't sure. That's how this one hit. I don't know, man. It's acting kind of weird there. Acts like it may be hung on a mussel. Oh, mate. That's a good fish right there. Long, skinny, man. They're all males. I guess they just some of them late spawners. It was. Still up there trying to mate. Or on a nest late one. You know, it's hard to say. We can act like we know everything about them, but truth is we don't know half of what we think we do. I have to keep an eye on my camera, folks. I'm scared it's going to overheat and cut off on me. Or my battery. It ain't my camera, it's my battery. It's a good fish, though. You're going to do it, ain't you? Nice. Nice blue. I don't know. That's hard to tell on that one, man. He got sores all over his head, man. I think they are some late spawners up. That's a dang good one. I'm tickled to death for him today, man. Yeah, that fish, he ain't been off spawn long. He got sores all over it. Oh, oh, oh. Thank you, buddy. Ooh-wee, folks, I tell you what. I'm thankful to have that one. Really just so I can get out of here, man. I done had enough of this heat. Alabama heat waves. Hey, it's rough, man. And it ain't just Alabama. But anybody that knows how this heat is in the South, you know when it gets above 95 degrees and the heat index is above 110. That's a hard thing to deal with, man. Pretty tough day, man, or tough morning starting out. You know, like I said, it's about 9:15, man. And, it's done got miserable hot, and the bite's very slow, to be honest with you. I hadn't been able to get out here in a week and a half, and that's the kind of thing that happens, man, when you can't when you can't go when you want to go, you know, you have to go when the time permits, and that seems to be the case for me right now for sure. You know, I'll get more off days in the wintertime, you know, well, I can kind of predict my trips more. And but man, I could sure use some winter time right now. I'm telling you, cool, cold, whatever. Ice on the ramp, I can deal with all of it. Just give me some cold weather. All right, folks, we're back to the truck. I was trying to do my outro out there and the battery died. I went through 3 batteries this morning before 9:30, and that's unusual. I usually can fish. Usually I can fish about 2.5 hours per battery. But when it's hot like this, man, it just drains and sucks them down. But anyway, I thought I'd just do the outro here at the truck. But hey, we had an okay morning, man. It was tough, you know. Fished probably 3 hours, I guess, and the fish are just scattered real bad right now, man. For some reason, they're not in the air as they was a week and a half ago. But you know, we was able to catch three pretty good fish. Not nothing real big, but hey, I'm tickled to death with them. I almost didn't get that third one. I was about 20 feet from rolling them up, man. I done had enough. My thermostat got to sticking on me. I had to get, I was overheating like an old car. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get on to the house, man, get cooled off, get everything set up. Hopefully I'll be back out here either in the morning, probably be tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, because the morning's just too hot right now, man. It's 98 degrees right now. Heat index supposed to be around 115, so that's too hot for me, man, already this morning. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching the video. I'll catch y'all on the next one. See y'all then, and God bless you.